Why, hello everyone, welcome. Welcome to Final Fantasy VII on PlayFrame, and welcome to the world map once again. We're outside Rocket Town where we're done for now, and we have the tiny Bronco, an airplane, quote unquote. A little bit more of a skiff now, but that's fine. With access to this vehicle, we now can really get around a lot of the world now, which is pretty cool. At this point, the game opens up pretty considerably. Up until now, we've been traveling all over the world, but there's usually only been one or two places we can really go at any given time, just on foot or in the vehicle they gave us, the little buggy. With this, though, we can now travel anywhere there is shallow water around a coast. Can't go into the deep water, blocked from that, but anywhere there's a coastline, we can travel. Which basically means we can reach most anywhere in the world we want to. It's a bit of a trip in some cases, because sometimes the coastline doesn't really have this shallow water, it kind of like gets cut off. So if I wanted to try to get back around to the first continent where we started things out in Midgar, I could do it. But if I tried to go around the southern edge, or if I tried to go around south here to get there, it wouldn't work. I'd get kind of blocked off. And there's a lot of paths, even in this direction, going around the north end that I'd kind of get blocked off. There's a very specific route I'd have to follow, but I could get there, which is nice. But things open up now. Now we're just kind of able to explore. You can go to any one of these towns. You can do side things. You can go to shops. Right now, though, at least in the story, we know that we have kind of lost Sephiroth's trail a little bit. But now that we have this vehicle, hey, we can get to this northern continent now. Couldn't do that before. So hey, why don't we poke around here and see what we can find? Here's a skeleton. That's cool. Giant skeletons are almost like towns. And that's a fighter jet with a skeleton. So a very cool town here. Welcome to Bone Village, a town for nature lovers. What do you want? Both good questions. What are you doing? We're excavating. It's like the land's telling a history of the planet. Cool. How'd the fighter jet get here? It's just a real normal fighter jet, isn't it? It's not even Final Fantasy'd up or anything. That's just a straight-up fighter jet. Have you seen Sephiroth? Oh, the man in a black cape? He was looking for the Temple of the Ancients. What's the Temple of the Ancients? It's way down south. It's right on the other side between this town and the inland sea. It's the pyramid that rises within the forest. How do you get in? You'll need a keystone. Boy, you have all the information. Ooh, what's a keystone? And just like it sounds, a rock that's a key. I heard that some rich guy has it. Oh. Well, thank you, that's good intel. Want to buy something? Maybe? What do you have? Oh, it's pretty good actually. This diamond bangle. That's quite the upgrade. Can really only afford one or two. You know, I'll buy one for now. Definitely going to be stocking up on those a bit later. Actually, you know, here, let me go back in. We'll talk to anybody else who's there. We're going to be coming back here soonish, but we airplane floated all the way here. Might as well say hi. Excavating's a slow process. The treasures we excavate are stored in the box next to the tent. You remember that? I like that you guys have used the skeletons in your architecture or camp setup. I don't know if this is good archaeological practice, but evocative. Points for that. You can awaken the sleeping forest if you have the lunar harp. Once awake, they say the forest will open a road for you. Well, you guys are just full of fun world-traveling trivia, huh? We use the newest system to find buried treasure. We simulate earthquakes by using bombs and then check the sound waves given off by the tremors. Cool. The forest just beyond here is called the Sleeping Forest. Right now the forest is asleep, and anyone who wanders in while it's asleep, it confuses. You can go in, but you may never come out. That's a good warning, thank you. All right, let's go back to the plane. Or I guess the boat. Tiny Bronco. We'll leave it at that. Now, if I were to try to think of rich guys in this world, a lot of them would probably be Shinra affiliated. But if I think of non-Shinra rich people, the one person who springs to mind is Mr. Foghorn Leghorn himself, Dio, who runs the Gold Saucer. I already know that's the answer, but I'm just showing you the puzzle-solving process that might lead you, as a player, to assume the same thing. If you travel around town and you're totally lost, though, as you are wandering about, a lot of the NPCs have different dialogue depending on what point of the game you're at. Oftentimes, they will try to change the dialogue to something that might give you a little nudge toward where you should look. That hint we got is probably one of the better ones, but eventually I feel pretty confident you would decide, hey, maybe I should go try the Gold Saucer again. Now, I said earlier, we're not going to be able to go all the way southward by this route to Gongaga. At least I don't think, because we're going to get, blocked. We're going to need the buggy. No, we won't need it. No, we will need it. We'll have to cross some shallow streams. So let's go ahead and grab the buggy. It'll make this a little faster anyway. Of course, the buggy can get attacked, so there'll be fights on occasion. But hey, now you can see Sid, our final party member, as we fight Demon with Pants. I didn't do much grinding this time, but I did do enough fights to get some gil to buy some more of the HP and MP plus materia, since those are quite nice and I would like to start leveling them up now. It'll really pay off long term. Sid fights with a spear, though, as you could see. Here, we'll get into another fight or two along the way, I'm sure. But yeah, like I was saying, I think the construction of this world is really clever, how they've set it up, where it is open, but where you can reach and travel is pretty heavily limited by what vehicles you have access to at any given time, which makes for a much more linear progression through most of the world first time through. So yeah, there's the spear on Sid. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll see a limit break sometime soon. He's got some pretty good physical attack, though. I guess Final Fantasy games have always constructed their worlds as big open places that you can only explore the more vehicles you get access to, which it's constructed to pretty heavily limit where you can reach without those vehicles at first. They're always set up in that way, but I don't know. I really like this sort of a conceit of, if you don't have a vehicle or a buggy, you can't cross these shallow streams, which means you're only like locked into this sort of area until you get the car. Then once you get the Tiny Bronco, okay, you can explore in the water, you're using the water, but you can't go in the deep water. And even though that means you can now access most of the world, there's still some parts you can't. Eventually, the whole world will be open to us. But I don't know, maybe just seeing it done in simple 3D is impressing me. It's always kind of impressive seeing how well designed the worlds are in these games, but I don't know. I like it is what I'm saying. We're almost back to Gongaga. And here, let's just cut fights out now, because we got a little traveling to do. From this point on in the game, we're going to be doing a whole lot more kind of world hopping around, going all over the place. You know, actually, while we're here, let's go into Gongaga, because I think this is another place that you could get a good hint for where to find the owner of this Keystone. But yeah, now that we have access to most of the world, they're going to be having us running all over it. So I don't remember which NPC it is. Is it you? You need something? Have you learned any better stories since last I was here? It's been a while since the explosion, but you can still find people. Nope, same story. Okay. Don't know what I expected. Just wanted to give you a chance is all. This is Gongaga Village. Many people died here in a Mako reactor explosion. And that's all you got? Could have sworn somebody here had a better tip. You. Oh, you're here to shop? Maybe. It's been a while since the... Okay. It's the same story. You just copied this other person's homework. Couldn't even come up with your own bad story? Disappointing. Don't know why Zach's parents would be the people to ask. No. This is gonna bother me. Hang on. Oh, right. Okay. My mistake. It was not in Gongaga. It's near it. And it's actually at a place we need to go now for other reasons anyway, so perfect. Oh, come on. We were almost out. Okay. Back to the... No! So easy to accidentally wind up in this town. Back to the buggy. And now, do you remember? Do you remember the little house? Further away... Enemies! Enemies, I'm testing the viewer's memory. Do you mind? Do you remember this house out here that I tried to go into, but it was locked or no one was home or whatever? Now that we've completed business in Rocket Town, we can come back here and actually do things. Because a guy's here. Huh? Oh, another customer. You sure picked an out-of-the-way place, but if it's the Keystone you're looking for, you're too late. Don't have it. Keystone? What, you didn't come here for that? The Keystone's the key that unlocks the gate to a very old temple somewhere. You're not going to believe your ears, but I heard it was the Temple of the Ancients. The Temple of the Ancients. Don't take it seriously, it's just a legend. Well, thanks for the tip. Huh? What? Where is the... let's ask about both of these things. Where is the Keystone now? I sold it already. Yeah, well, to tell the truth, I didn't really want to sell it, but the guy had a way about him that made you feel like it may not be a good idea not to sell it to him. Who did you sell it to? The manager of the Gold Saucer. I think his name was Dio. Said he was going to put it in his museum, then he took off out of here. So yeah, if you hadn't already guessed Dio, which you might reasonably not have, we didn't spend a lot of time with him, then bumping into a character like this might give you the lead you need. What about the Temple of the Ancients, though? Come on, it's only a legend. But if it were true, that sure would be something, huh? And now that you mention it, I have heard of something called ultimate destruction magic. It was supposed to be hidden somewhere in the Temple of the Ancients. Ultimate destruction magic. Come on, I told you not to take it seriously. But you keep dropping evocative names, sir. Well, what is it? Let's change the subject. All the weapons you see here I made myself, but lately I haven't been able to get materials. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have any mithril on you, would you? I'll trade you something good if you could spare some. I do, because of way back like a week or so ago. Remember? When I went to talk to the sleeping guy in a cave, who, after fighting an odd number of battles, and he gave me mithril for some reason? Give him some. Hey, thanks. All right, you can help yourself to either a big or a small box. Where are these things? Do I ask you? Hey. I'm gonna double check to figure out which one the small box is. Because both items are good, but I really want one in particular. Okay, I thought so. I think it's the two boxes he's bouncing back and forth between are the boxes. This down here is the large one. This big trunk down there, and this safe is the small one. Come on. At least it should be. Hey, guy. Oh, there we go. All right, received great gospel. Where is it? It's down here somewhere. Oh, this one too. Nice. So this is Red's final limit break, Cosmo Memory, which we got from the safe when we were doing the whole puzzle to get Vincent. Great Gospel is Aerith's final limit break. Not quite ready yet? Oh, maybe I need to learn the rest of her things. I thought she only needed to have whatever. We have it now, is the important thing. How far is she along in learning things? Yeah, it might be that I just need to go ahead and learn the last 2 of hers, which involves using Breath of the Earth enough times to learn whatever the one after that is in level 2, and then Planet Protector enough times to learn whatever comes after. Yeah, you get it. Whatever. I can do that off camera. But we have the item now that she can use to learn the 4th one. Final limit breaks are kind of like similar to the ultimate weapons for each character in the game. Many of them involve a lot of side work. Some of them are fairly easy, some of them more of a headache. Aerith's is relatively easy. Anyway, now that we know where this Keystone is and who the current owner is, we need to get ourselves back to the Gold Saucer to ask about it. And you can't just drive up to the Gold Saucer, you may recall. That would just take us directly to the Corel prison underneath it, which is not the most helpful. Maybe there's a way you can ride up from in there, but honestly, I think it's just going to be easier to run ourselves over back to Corel and take the gondola back up. Fortunately, we don't have to go through all that mountain trail stuff again, because we got the buggy now, and we're on the other side of the mountain. Now we can just drive right up. Nice and easy. Pardon me? Would any of you give tips that would be helpful in finding Sephiroth or the Keystone? I wonder. I don't feel like going and talking to every NPC in the world to see what everybody says, but I do know for a fact that lots of NPCs do start saying helpful pointers. A bunch of guys called Turks came here saying they'd pay 10,000 gil for some rock called a Keystone. When I asked how much they'd pay for a regular rock just laying around here, they slapped me upside my damn head. Seiko Gaga, now that's a good NPC short story. Do I guess I need more. Oh, it's free. Great. I thought I was gonna have to pay for it. I didn't buy a lifetime pass to the Gold Saucer. Maybe they'll make me pay further up. Hey, can I go in? I'm just gonna walk past. No. Please buy your ticket here. I'm gonna have to save up for a lifetime pass at some point. Which won't be that hard, but don't feel like doing it right now. Okay. Yes, thank you. I remember about GP. Okay. Not here to play, here on business. Where was he? Battle Square, I believe. Dio. Was it here? Maybe it was up in here. I think we ran into him in like one of the other squares before, but I think this is where he hangs out. Maybe I'm wrong. No, he's not here. Let's try the Wonder Square. I can never remember where everything is out here. Nope, that's where we ran into Kate Sith. Event square? Nope. Dang. I don't think it's speed square. Don't think it's ghost square. Round square? Nope. Cloud, go through the door. The door, Cloud. Thank you. Maybe if I ask around the battle square. Well, it's worth a shot. Because I don't think he'd be in the Chocobo square. This is just going to be the rest of the episode now. Hey, have any of you seen Dio? I heard that this is the curator's favorite attraction. He likes it so much that he even has his collection displayed in the arena. Okay, maybe we'll just look for that, huh? Collection in the arena. Collection. The arena's through there. Maybe this. Dio's showroom. There we go. This feels promising. Quite a room. Good collection. It's the Keystone. Ah, there's the guy. Long time no see, my boy. You like that, huh? Can you let me borrow this? Sorry, but it's not for rent. Since you've been good to me in the past, I can let you have it on one condition. One condition? Entertain me. What do you want me to do? Hoo boy. It's not something that's really difficult. This is the battle arena. Show me your fighting skills. Just you, my boy. I'm expecting a good fight. So now we are going to take part in the battle arena, which is one of the activities you can do in Gold Saucer, and earn GP in doing so. It's a pretty interesting thing where you just go in with a single character. I think it's always Cloud. Maybe you could do it with a different character, but and you just have to beat a lot of enemies one-on-one until you are defeated. Every additional stage you go through, though, there's some like additional modifiers going to get added. That is somewhat random. It could be that you are no longer allowed to use magic, or it could be that your HP is cut in half, or I can't remember what all of the different things are, but it definitely gets way harder the further you go. Keep going. All right, here goes the slot machine. All right, we're poisoned now. Not ideal, but it's all right. There's far worse things that could happen. But yeah, you do have to, like, you can decide to cash out after beating any given enemy. If you decide to go further in and then you lose, you get nothing. It's a pretty good, I think it's one of the better minigame activities, actually, in the Gold Saucer. And it's actually required for getting, I want to say, Cloud's final limit break. Well, I can't remember if it's required to get the limit break. I think you need a... Oh my... So his accessory is now broken, which is actually kind of fine. His accessory is protecting him from poison and darkness, which helped us last fight. We didn't get poisoned because of it, but I think doing this challenge is a really good way to get a lot of... Oh, we're a frog now. It's a really good way to get a lot of GP. And I think the way to get Cloud's ultimate limit break is... It just costs a whole lot of GP, and I think this is one of the fastest ways to get it. Please stop turning me into a frog. Or at least keep turning me back into not one. I think I'll call it at this fight, because I think we really only needed to win one fight in order to get the Keystone. Someday off camera, I'll come back and do a lot more of this. But hey, got some battle points. That's the best you could do? Well, a promise is a promise. Go ahead and take it. Received the Keystone. Huzzah! Well then, we shall meet again. Ha! And off he goes. Can't wait to see... Well, I guess we've already seen what that character looks like in trailers in Rebirth. Excited to interact, though. Anyone else say anything interesting? Whenever you come to the Gold Saucer, I recommend you visit the owner's museum at least once. I'm not going to lose this time. Man, I knew I should have stopped. Oh, but it's so hard to stop. Okay. Where do I go now? I guess we just leave. You. Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry, the tram is out of order right now. Oh, right. Okay. So? I'm really sorry. I'm afraid you won't be able to leave until it's fully repaired. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, too bad. It happens, though. I know. Let's stay at the hotel. They know me here. I'll go talk to them. I'll let you know once the repairs are completed. Okay. Well, this way we get to stay in a ghost hotel. We don't usually get the chance to be together like this, huh? Cloud, how about it? Can you tell us what's happened so far? I don't really know what's going on because I wasn't here in the beginning. This is a nothing Kate Sith voice. By the way, I think I said last week that, or maybe the week before, that the character's meant to have a slight, like, Irish accent. Incorrect. I think it's actually supposed to be Scottish, and I think Ketchi is a Scottish mythological figure. Sorry about that mistake. Hopefully I'm correct now, but either way, I'm not doing the accent. Because it would go very badly if I tried. Yeah, I'm all for it. Good idea. I've been here since the beginning. I still don't know what the hell's going on either. Cloud, the hell's going on? Come on, tell us. I'll give it a shot. Cloud, do you think you could do a better job summarizing than last time? Whew. We're going after Sephiroth. Sephiroth must be in search of the Promised Land. The Promised Land? A land full of Mako energy. Or at least that's what the Shinra believe. I don't know if it actually exists. The Cetras returned to the Promised Land, a land that promises boundless happiness. Cetra? That's some kind of disease? Barrett, come on, you heard this last time. That's what the ancients call themselves. Hey, didn't you listen to the elders at Cosmo Canyon? You don't know where the Promised Land of the ancients is. You search and you travel until you feel it. Like you just know this is the Promised Land. Aerith, can you feel it too? I think so. So Sephiroth's traveling the world because he's searching for the Promised Land? Is that it? That and one other thing he's searching for. The Black Materia. I heard from Dio that a man in a black cape was looking for the Black Materia. I don't know what the Black Cape is. How many men with black capes and number tattoos are there? You know, of course, my tattoo is number 13. How did you get that tattoo? Hojo put it on me. Everything else is just war scars, but the number was done by Hojo. So there are at least 13? You know, I think Hojo did something to those men in the black capes, but I don't know what it has to do with Sephiroth, though. That's why I think we should just go after Sephiroth himself. Yeah, me too. It's all just too damn confusing. And I'm sorry, forget it. I think I'm tired. I'm going to bed now. What was that all of a sudden? What? That's it, I'm going to bed. Is that all? How about the black materia? You wouldn't understand even if I told you. Now all we gotta do is take action. We're starting tomorrow. I feel like we should talk about that black materia thing some more. Cloud. I'm number 13. Am I going to go mad too? I don't know what Hojo did to you, but you've been all right so far, right? But be strong. But Stop it, Red 13. Be strong. Tifa? You're not the only one who's worried. I don't know what's going on, but we're in a bad situation. Hey, Sid, let's go back to our rooms. Already asleep. What a fun little themed hotel. Hello. What's wrong? You want to go on a date? What? A date? Or haven't you ever gone on one? You know, beginning of the game, Cloud, I would probably, if role-playing, go with this top one, because that seems like the sort of posturing he would do. He seems to have softened up and gotten a bit more vulnerable with this group, though. Let's say he's not gone on a real one. No, just a mixed-up kid. Oh well. Come on, let's go. Hey. We're gonna go on a date. Tonight's enchantment night. All the attractions are free. How about it, you two? There's gonna be an entertaining show in Event Square. Come on, let's go. Works for me. Congratulations! You are our 100th couple today. You two will be the leads in tonight's show. What? Oh, no, it's not hard. Just play it however you want to, and the rest of the cast will cover up for you. Come this way. Hey. This sounds like fun. Come on, Cloud, let's do it. It's been too long since we got some good Aerith hang time. With Aerith dragging Cloud around. Long, long ago, an evil shadow appeared over the peaceful kingdom of Galdia. Princess Rosa was just kidnapped by the evil dragon king, Valvados. What will become of her? Just then, the legendary hero, Alfred, appears. Oh, you must be the legendary hero, Alfred. Hey, it's your line. Yeah, you. Oh, you must be the legendary hero, Alfred. I know in my soul. Please, please save Princess Rosa. Now, please talk to the king. This is very cute. You just know this is going to be a lot of fun in Rebirth. Oh, legendary hero Alfred, you've come to save my beloved Rosa. On the peak of a dangerous mountain dwells the evil dragon king, Valvados, who's kidnapped Princess Rosa. But you can't beat the evil dragon king now. Talk to one who can help you. Who will we talk to? Who would be the most help? Well, they did just have the wizard come in right on cue. I'm the great wizard, Vorman. What do you wish to know? Evil Dragon King's weakness or the princess's measurements? Well, are we going to turn this into a drama or a comedy? I feel like the crowd will get a kick out of this. Oh, what is going to happen next? Oh, legendary hero, look! Dragon. What ho! Do you dare ignore the evil Dragon King? Grah! I'm the evil Dragon King, Volvados. I have not harmed the princess. I have been expecting you. Please help me, legendary hero. Psst, like that. Who is your enemy? Say it. The evil Dragon King? The king? That knight over there? All right, well, let's not completely disrupt the show, Cloud. The evil Dragon King, of course. What? Smooch the evil Dragon King's hand, and it turns into Beautiful Girl. Of course. I like that you can still see the Dragon King's little feet at the top of the screen with a quick little switch they did. Thank you. You've released me from the spell, and I am back to my normal self. Oh, look! Love has triumphed! Now let's all return and celebrate. Yes, let's! Yes, let's! Oh, good pirouetting, Cloud. Oh, how profound the power of love. And so the legendary hero Alfred and our story live on happily ever after. What is this? You can't do this. Sorry, Aerith. We got swept up in the moment. Oh, that was fun. Hey, let's go in the gondola. Oh, that's a great idea. To the round square. Two, please. Here you are. 2 tickets. Enjoy the sights of the gold saucer. I really love the music in this. Wow, how nice. Ooh, we can look out. Can choose our looking direction. Oh, look, Cloud. Cool. It's so pretty. It's so beautiful, isn't it? First off, it bothered me how you looked exactly alike. 2 completely different people, but look exactly the same. The way you walk, gesture. I think I must have seen him again, in you. But you're different. Things are different. Cloud? I'm searching for you. Huh? I want to meet you. But I'm right here. I know. What I mean is, I want to meet you. I had fun tonight. Let's go together again. You don't like being with me? No, I enjoyed it quite a lot, actually. That's not it. I'm glad. Next time we come, let's take our time and go on more rides. Oh, look at the time. We better get going. What a theme. Hey, what's Kate Sith doing? Is that the Keystone? Hey, Kate Sith. Hey. Excuse me. Come back here. Hey. Which one of these you go into? Is it this one? Hey. Come back here. Good hiding place, Kate Sith. It's very, very inconspicuous. I like it. Let's get lots of GP at Wonder Square and have some fun. I'm behind you. Come back here. Hey. You. Come back. Hey. Hey. Yeah. No. Come back here. I'm gonna get you. Hey, over here! The Keystone! Well done. Care to explain ourselves? Hey! Oh, wait a second. I won't run or hide. Yes, I was a spy. I was hired by the Shinra. I trusted you. I can't believe you. I couldn't help it. How about if we continued like nothing ever happened? No way, Cat. You got a lot of guts acting like a friend but being a spy. Then what are you going to do? Kill me? You'd just be wasting your time if you tried. This body's just a toy anyway. My real body's at Shinra headquarters in Midgar. I'm controlling this toy cat from here. So you're from Shinra? Who? Who are you? Tell me. Whoa, I can't tell you my name. We're not getting anywhere. See, I told you. Talking won't do any good, so can't we just continue our journey? You think I'm joking? All right, yes, I am a Shinra employee. But we're not entirely enemies. Something bothers me. I think it's your way of life. You don't get paid, you don't get praised, yet you still risk your lives and continue on your journey. Seeing that makes me... It just makes me think about my life. I don't think I'd feel too good if things ended the way they are now. And so on and so on. He'll never tell the truth. Once a spy, always a spy. We can't go on with someone like that. Come on, get real. Just as I thought. Talking won't make a bit of difference. But I prepared something in case this happened. Well, why don't you listen to this? Papa, Tifa. Hey, that's Marlene. Hey, it's the Flower Lady. Flower Lady. So, you have to do as I say. You're the lowest. I didn't want to do this, using dirty tricks and taking hostages. But this is how it is. No compromises. So why don't we continue on as we did? Tomorrow's the Temple of the Ancients, right? I know where it is, so I'll tell you later. Of course, we'll get there after the Shinra, but you'll have to deal with that. Well, we're stuck. We'll have to do what he says. I wonder if Marlene's all right. I wonder what happened to Mom. I am so fascinated to see how just about everything with the execution of Kate Sith turns out in Rebirth. It's a weird character that isn't all just goofs, that's also got serious stuff going on, as we can see. So, like, how do you thread that needle? I don't know. Excited to see. By the way, before I wrap up the episode, I should let y'all know that nice date we just went on doesn't necessarily have to be with Aerith. The character Cloud ends up dating and going around the Gold Saucer with actually depends on a lot of your choices up until this point of the game. Which times you have or haven't talked to Aerith or Tifa, even down to stuff like when we were in Don Corneo's mansion and Corneo drops us down the little chute down into the sewers below. Cloud and Tifa and Aerith will all be kind of splayed out on the ground, and depending on who you approach first as Cloud, whether you go to see if Tifa's okay or Aerith's okay, that will give several points to one or the other. And then basically whoever you've built up the closest affinity with by this point in the game is who you'll end up going on a date with. That could be Aerith, it could be Tifa, it could be Yuffie, or if you've managed to make all of them really not like you, it could be Barrett, which is fun. Anyway, it's a good little sequence that I like. Oh, what took you so long, Cloud? Oh yeah, about the Temple of the Ancients. I think if we take the tiny Bronco east towards the sea, we should be able to find it. Well then, shall we get going? Who's gonna go? I want to go. I'm going for sure. We should definitely take Aerith. I would take Kate Sith since they're kind of relevant, but they're also sort of a spy, and I feel like I'd rather them, you know? It's kind of the decision between having them right there so you can keep an eye on them and not letting them have information about where you currently are and what you're doing. Not that it really matters either way. Let's take Kate Sith with. There's really not a lot of stretches of the game that I feel like I would choose Kate Sith over these other characters, so we'll take advantage of the moment. Perfect. I'm starting to get nervous. That's how we switch characters again. I'm good, thank you. Ghosts, how's chess going? Cool, all right. Let's get out of here, to the station. Hopefully now the gondola's fixed and we can leave. Well, no one's standing in my way now, so huzzah. Success! So wild that they had to make these like transitional cutscenes. I guess they didn't have to, but it does add a lot, and it's a pretty like wild, high effort thing they have to do in order to make pre-rendered background elements actually move to show like travel and stuff. Relatively high effort, feels like. Anyway, I think we're about done for today, but tomorrow, we're going to be going out to that Temple of the Ancients. That should be a good time, hopefully. Anyway, take it easy, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow for the temple. Goodbye!